Morton's first win at Ibrox in the Premier League, Rangers' first league defeat of the season, and the first time they've been beaten at home since last January. Well, John Greig was very quick to concede the fact that Morton deserved the points, but he must also have been disturbed at the apparent disappearance of his midfield, which really hardly existed yesterday. Well, no doubt they missed Jim Bett, but I can't help thinking that everything stems from a kind of uncertainty in the very heart of their defence. At this moment in time, they seem to lack a figure of stature there, and traditionally that's one of their strongest areas, and there have been enough wobbles there in recent weeks, and certainly yesterday, to make perhaps for a serious reappraisal in that area. Benny Rooney, of course, didn't mind coming back into the cold to speak to us afterwards, and I asked him firstly if he felt completely happy in deciding to stay at Capello.
At the end of everything, of course I was, until I was obviously interested in the Partick Thistle offer, but the reaction I got from my own people at Greenock, the directors, supporters and players, was tremendous, and really that more than anything stay at Capello. And the confidence that they gave in me, I think, has been seen on the park the last 2 games.
Certainly was today at Ibrox Park. I thought the conditions would be extremely tricky. They were, but you seem to be able to adjust to them better, in my opinion, than Rangers did.
Well, I think we played today that was full of skill. Okay, we're back players at certain times, we're told, right, don't take chances, clear it. But when it came up to midfield positions and front positions, we had players with undoubted skill there to play on that type of surface today, and that was the big difference.
Well, once or twice you had extremely breakaways, didn't you, from defensive positions?
Yes. We've worked on this situation, you know, in the past few weeks we've decided, right, we knew the position we were in, so we have to decide, right, what, and we've started working on our own part. Train on our own ground. And things that we've been working on in training are now coming out on match days, and it was shown through attrition today.
I would pick out in particular Tommy McNeil with the ability to make this quick break.
Tremendous. I mean, that was a big difference today. We had two front men who were sharp, confident on the ball, good control when it came up to them, and that was Cochrane too, done a great job dropping off and again supplying these players.
Well, we saw Tommy score a marvellous goal, which was one of our goals of the season about a couple of seasons ago, but I think you'll rate that one he scored today pretty highly.
Well, he was put in the same situation half. Maybe he went to the side, certainly the one he scored, but he was in the same situation, and when I saw it was him going through, I had it counted.
Did you really?
I had it counted.
Even though he went to the outside?
Yes, because that's the way he plays. As I say, in the first half, when he had that chance, I had that one counted too, because him going through in the goalkeeper, you would take it 9 times out of 10.
In fact, McCloy did very well for Rangers today,
he played as a sweeper in the second half, didn't he?
Well, I suppose to do everything, goalkeepers, aren't they?
Well, he had a good job.
I thought he would forget and pick the ball up when he said a penalty. But Rangers put you under a lot of pressure in the last 15 minutes or so. They pounded up.
Oh, that's to be expected. I mean, they've got a proud record to hold on to. They were unbeaten. They're at their home. They're playing at home. So obviously there's some time they're going to put you under intense pressure.
And you must admire the defenders like your namesake, who have good positional sense and do that one full blast.
They say there's these new type of boots we were wearing today. They said that was giving him spring heels. And he had a smile on his face all through the game after he'd cleared that one off the line. It was so unexpected.
I thought both of your defenders, central defenders, were right on touch with
exactly. The type of game we played today, I wanted to get at the Rangers back four. And we decided, right, to play without a sweeper as such. We played man for man with a cover full, the old style of playing again, and it really worked today. We were up tight on them, we pushed out to the halfway line, and technically we had a very good game today.
So, a result that really ought to give you a tremendous feeling, you players of self-confidence.
Time up, as I say, you probably, I don't know if you got it in film, but I was out there on that track, jumping up and down. It was a great feeling for us. And we now have to keep things going. We've got Aberdeen at home next week, and if we'll get a result there, and we'll be then challenging again. And I do honestly feel that staying with Morton, there's been a wee bit of press talking as much that I've maybe lacked ambition in not going to Partick Thistle. But I don't agree with that. I feel that staying with Morton, that going to Partick Thistle would have been a sidestep rather than an upstep. And I feel staying with Morton, we're going to win a trophy within the next 2 years, I'm confident.